Hello, everybody. Jess here. Um, let's see what we got. Let's just see what we got. Yeah. Queen of Wands is the message. Seven of Pentacles underneath. And I'm going to get some Oracle as well. Queen of Wands. Six of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. And Six of Swords. So really moving things along, taking a bold action and getting a reciprocity right away. Like um, having that something come and getting feedback for something so that you can start to see more sizable growth in whatever it is that you've come to this reading with in your mind. The card that we got was Moonflower with Unfold, and I will read that. And then underneath was Hydrangea with Absorb. That's funny, I was actually talking about hydrangeas earlier, so that's significant. And then I'm going to get one more Oracle card. And then the Trickster is underneath. Where in your life do you experience self-sabotage or unexpected challenges? What lessons are hidden in these moments? So that feels like a clue as to what areas in life this reading is pointing to as well. Like if you maybe didn't know what source was trying to um, bring your attention when you, like, if you didn't have like a thought in mind before coming to the reading, you just showed up for it to get the collective update. It's saying that wherever the challenges or experiences of self-sabotage or unexpected challenges are where you're going to get the hints as to where this bold movement that source is calling us to act upon will occur. It'll give more of a clue to that. The card is Dark Forest. Says, what fears or uncertainties are you currently facing? What strengths can guide you through them? Okay. Moonflower says, these nocturnal bloomers offer any beholder a breathtaking experience when they unfold. Glowing in the moonlight, Moonflower encourages us to reveal those aspects of self we might otherwise keep hidden. This flora, like no other, symbolizes the beauty we can uncover when we overcome our fear and look inward. Darkness does not denote negativity. That is our own construct. We fear what we cannot see. Failing to understand that light does not secure illumination, imagine what might happen if we no longer permitted fear to control our choices but allowed possibility to be our guide. What if we let go of limits and allowed ourselves and our future to unfold freely? That is perfectly in alignment with what these cards are saying. If we allow ourselves to take bold action in areas that presented a lot of challenge. 737 on the time right now, 7:37 p.m. And that number keeps showing up a lot, so that might have significance. 737, or that combination 37 73, because those have been showing up a lot for myself as well. So what I'm getting is that there's some sort of action that needs to be taken in a provocative way is the word that I'm getting. So it's gonna be like something unexpected of you is what I'm getting. Not provocative like sexual, provocative like something that people would never expect you to do. Queen of Wands. And source is saying not to run away from that thing because self-sabotage is showing up and unexpected challenges from the past are showing up. So it's saying where our fears and uncertainties are you currently facing, and to use the strengths that you've gained to overcome them, because right now it's asking you to put bold force and attention and focus, and I'm getting the word pressure, but not like a chasing pressure. It's going to show up to you because this is a receiving energy, right? Queen of Wands. It's a receiving energy. So something's going to show up for you, and source is saying to act on it. And you're going to get, once you do, you're going to get that reciprocity immediately, to start to build something towards your overall image of what your future looks like. So the thing that you've kind of been holding on to uh, for this entire time. It seems like there's been a very specific image in the mind that you can kind of play out almost like a reel or a movie, and it's saying that that image is starting to show up so that you can act on the steps to take you there. And this first one is really important because why it's showing up here is really important because it's going to show you right away that this is the thing. So it's not like, like sometimes it can take some time to have the confirmation come in, but it's feeling with everything that I'm seeing that it's going to show up very quickly so that you can have peace of mind moving through the next steps to get you even further. Because Seven of Pentacles, you're trying to build this great big vision that you see in your mind, and source is trying to move you along a little bit faster on the boat. Right? Hydrangea says absorb. Hydrangea can be found in the gardens of many a green thumb, and rightly so. They offer stunning blooms throughout summer. One of the more unique qualities of this flora is its show of color, determined by the soil it resides. Depending on the pH, hydrangeas can be blue or pink. There is no hiding its nutrients. What this flora absorbs, it discloses. For those of us who wear our hearts on our sleeves, this metaphor is entirely appropriate. Absorbing and revealing is as customary as breathing, and yet we still have a choice. What elements in your life should you refrain from soaking up? If you employed choice, how might your disposition change and your outlook on life improve? Okay, cool. So it's saying that, and that's probably why this dark forest is coming up as well. There's something disrupting the, especially with the trickster. There's something disrupting uh, your natural bloom. I hope that makes sense. Like, I want to say like gut flora, but that might not be the specific thing that you're dealing with. It could be maybe something you're eating, ingesting in general is causing your gut flora to be out of whack, which is why this is saying that it's causing some uh, challenge, self-sabotage. It's because all that stuff's connected. So if your gut's out of alignment, your mind will reflect that because and honestly, I encourage anybody who sees this to start to put those two things together, actually, because the gut brain connection, just tapping into that space can really open up a lot of things and start to move stuff where things were stagnant before, which is what it's feeling like, especially with this. It's saying that there's something being absorbed via either the ingesting it, um, inhaling it, uh, visually seeing it. Something that's being absorbed inside into the body is being projected through your outer experience. So you're feeling it through that imbalance, if that makes sense, whatever it is. So you'll know specifically for you what is being disrupted, and you can kind of trace back if you go and kind of see like, okay, this thing, whenever I feel this, it's pretty much attached to this experience. Like, for example, myself, um, when I eat too much sugar, I get super pains in my like gallbladder area because I have a gallstone. So it irritates it. That's one of those things. I don't absorb too much sugar or else it irritates it. That's that kind of thing right there. So perfect example. Um, there's something about that. Very much whatever is being ingested, if it can be removed, that's going to help to remove the energy and unblock as well, moving things along. Source is really just trying to move some stuff along to help the collective grow this plant a little bit faster. The plant being the vision of your 10 of cups, right? Like the future goal. And you're getting this, you're getting the steps, right? Like source is coming in to give the steps and start to feed that thing a little bit more. Uh, yeah. So that just seems like a really quick one that wants to be thrown out there to really absorb to focus on what we're absorbing, because there's going to be an opportunity coming in that's going to kickstart uh, a path that we've been really focusing on and start to boost the growth of that thing, and we'll see the reciprocity quite quickly. And it's saying right now what we got to do is to basically uh, relinquish anything that's being absorbed that is throwing our pH, our gut, our mind, our body in a general sense all over out of whack. So taking the time to kind of sit with yourself and really see what those things are, write them down, and kind of see, okay, when do those when do those things happen, and can I pinpoint what I can uh, what is causing that thing by like um, tracing our steps, because that's going to be how we can kind of clip away the overgrowth of bad in our plant for the seven of cups. I mean, of seven of pentacles, kind of weed away all the things that are not what we want for the vision, and only grow what we do want, the flowers, right? Right under there, we have the Four of Cups with the final message. Um, this thing that you're meant to be acting on might come in the form of something you've tried already, and it might be why they're saying to boldly take action on it now, because it might be one of those things that you feel almost frustration towards, like, well, I've already tried this and now I'm being asked to try it again. And it's saying please to act upon it, because um, when you get that in insight, when it comes through, it's going to need your action on it. And that feeling, Four of Cups, might give you a sense of apathy towards this thing and make you brush it off like I've already tried it and it didn't work those other times, so why try it again? Self-sabotage, uh, right? So I think that's just like a side message of to try not to let that come in, um, because if it's about timing, it's one of those things that now you've got all the things plus some, so you're uh, uh, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I was watching Paw Patrol with my son, and Rubble says this funny thing on the movie, and he says, where the where the Paw Patrol plus a little something and a little extra for being the Mighty Pups, they got like superpowers. So it looks like this is gonna kickstart your superpowers. So to manifest. So I would say, yep, there we go. The confirmation ding ding on my computer. I would say very much that whatever it is, to boldly try to act upon it, and just right now take the time to clear up the anything that's taking um, that's causing the soil to have to pay attention to anything other than what you're cultivating for this vision. So I hope that helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.